Good day everyone. This is our video presentation. It's all about the Boolean algebra and logic gates. But before we proceed, let me introduce myself. I am Maika Marcidonio and these are my members. Before we proceed to our main topic, here's our table of contents that provides first the introduction of Boolean algebra, the origins of it, core operations, logic gates, real-world applications, why it matters questions, and also the conclusion.
Good day everyone, we're going to present the Boolean algebra and logic gates. So what is Boolean algebra? Boolean algebra is a branch of algebra that deals with variables having two distinct values, true and false, usually represented by 1 and 0. False is 0 and true is 1. It forms the basis of digital electronics and computer science, where these two values are used to represent the binary system. So, Boolean algebra was introduced by George Boole in mid-19th century. It provides a theoretical foundation for digital circuits and computing systems. In Boolean algebra, variables are manipulated using three basic operations, AND, OR, and NOT. So, let's talk about core operations.
So in Boolean algebra, variables are manipulated using three basic operations, which are AND, OR, and NOT. So the first core operation here is AND. Sabi pa dito, all input must be true. So, magiging true daw siya lahat. If may false lang isa, so ibig sabihin magiging false na din yung result. So the symbol of AND is dot. So, I have an example here. True plus true, magiging true siya. Kasi nga, sabi pa dito, must true, lahat. So, false, true, magiging false siya. Kasi may false siya. True, false, magiging false pa din siya. Mas lalo na yung false, false, magiging false siya. So, ganun lang yung AND. How about OR? So, OR, at least one input is true. So, dito naman, kabaliktaran siya ng AND. So, the symbol of OR is positive. So, I have an example here. PQ. So, kapag false, then false, so magiging false siya. Kapag true, magiging true plus false, magiging true siya. So, false, true, so may false siya, so magiging true pa rin siya. Lalo na dito sa true, true, magiging true siya. So, kapag not naman, ang symbol niya is negative. So, basically, yung not, kabaliktaran lang siya ng result natin. Like for example, result natin ay 1. So, magiging false siya. Kung false, magiging true siya. So, baliktaran lang siya ng ating result.
Now, we will discuss logic gates. What are logic gates? Logic gates are the fundamental components in a computer. It is an electronic circuit processing binary input, which is the 0 and 1. 0 is false, 1 is true. To produce a single binary output based on a specific logical rules. And here are the 7 primary logic gates.
First one is NOT, also called as inverter. This turns on when this is not on, which means we will have an output of 1 if the input is equal to 0. One is and B. This is A and this is B. So we will have an output of 1 if both of A and B inputs are equal to 1. The third one is not gate. For not gate, this turns on this. So it has to be either or neither of them are on, or both of them are on, and this will turn on, and this will turn on. So possible, positive is equal to on, while negative on pa rin. Kapag positive negative, off. Kapag negative positive, off. That's it.
So let's proceed to the real-world application. First is design of digital circuits like microprocessor and memory devices. Second, development of computer algorithms and data structures. Third is simplification of complex logical expressions and in software development. Fourth is construction of decision-making system. And the five is implementation of arithmetic and logical operation in computer devices. In our conclusion, Boolean algebra is like the math of true means 1 and false means 0, and it helps us describe how decisions are made in computers. Logic gates naman are the physical parts in circuits that allow the rules of Boolean algebra. So always remember, AND gates only give a yes if all inputs are yes, or naman give a yes if at least one input is yes. So the NOT gates naman is flip a yes to no and a no to yes. So in together, Boolean algebra is the rules and the logic gates is the hardware, are what makes computers, phones, and electronic think and work. So without them, devices wouldn't be able to process information or make decisions. So this is our video presentation. Thank you and God bless.